Hey, what's up, Pally Pals? Palicala here again, back to more Let's Play Genshin Impact. Last time we left off, we ended up finding the rest of the Adepti. Also, we met up with Childe over here. He said he had a plan to tell us the very next day over there in the top left. So let's go and wait until the next day here. Hello, daytime. Alright, it's the next day. What do you want? Talk to the bank staff. What the freak? You were not here before. There was a lady here. Hello? I need to talk to you. Hey, you were that lady that was outside. What's up?
Welcome, friend of Childe. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I don't want to join the... What are you talking about?
Remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
Yo, what the frick? Did Childe just recruit us into his freaking cult over here? What did you do to us, Childe?
Back to the matter at hand. Childe tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
No, he hasn't!
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
I don't remember that, Paimon. Let me tell you that much.
Correct.
It has been a
Childe
day
promised
since
he would find
I met
someone
him.
to break the stalemate. And the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Oh yeah, that's right. He said he had a guy he was gonna show us, right?
Childe is currently at Liyue Pavilion.
What the frick is that?
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
What you got, Paimon? A little info teller.
There are two
Info broker
styles
over here.
of cooking in Liyue. Known as Lee style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but now there's emerged as a clear winner. The flagship restaurant of the Lee style is the Liyue Pavilion. The other century chose open restaurant at Pavilion Slope so they can compete face to face with the Shiba Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
How do you know this much about it? What do you study about food?
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
I expected you to know the restaurant. I didn't expect you to know the history behind it. What the frick, Paimon? How do you know this stuff? Alright then, and so we start Chapter 1, Act 2, Farewell, the Archaic Lord. Just the fact that says farewell, I have a bad feeling about this act, but alright then, let's go and get started here. No matter what you say, this does not look like a pavilion. This looks like the street, the main street. What?
Aha, you made it.
Yeah, I made it. Also, you wanted a pavilion.
I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo Archon's vessel.
Alright.
So, where is
Kinda forgot that was a mystery.
the Liyue Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you.
Yeah, show us
Our
where that
champion
pavilion
is
is.
setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Oh yeah, make it so that we don't stand out, huh? Ooh, fancy. We even got maids here and everything. Not maids, waitresses.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Do you know these people? How do you know who we were? Fancy looking dude over there. You two look like brothers. Also, weren't we in this room before? You wanna speak?
Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
The Wangsheng. Oh, associated with the Fatui. Hold a second.
Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed.
I can also say the same thing about the Fatui, you know.
And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Oh, he seems like a shadow person right now.
Walk in the shadows?
Calm down, Paimon. We've been dealing with these people this entire time.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
He speaks. The boy speaks. I know it's hard to speak around strangers, but come on, man, you gotta buck it up.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangsheng some kind of business involving dealing with people?
Well, I mean, the Fatui are. Why would we think differently from Wangsheng?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed.
Oh, he straight up just says it. Okay, then in a public restaurant. Don't worry, Paimon, don't cause a scene.
The
He's gonna kill us.
funeral parlor organizes burials.
Oh, funeral. Okay.
We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Oh, we thought you meant something else. Okay.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer?
No.
The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng funeral parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
I'm sorry, I don't have a good vocabulary.
Well, they are still...
Gene's here in the party, though.
I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
Ooh, connections. Alright then.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Alright, Ningguang, what have you been hiding from us? You've been in our parties the entire time.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend.
Okay, so there have been numerous Adepti.
The times have changed.
Oh. You okay,
must have
child? You
felt
just
it
popped in
too
out of nowhere.
when you were at Jueun Karst.
Adepti staying away from Liyue as Geocan. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
As
obviously
you
staying
have
away from
seen,
Liyue.
the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning.
I thought it's already been the time of mankind, but okay then.
In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition.
Well, they do
It
have a
is sacrilege.
deicide. What the frick is a deicide?
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not,
Oh,
the
deicide.
concern
Okay.
of the Wangsheng
That's just my
funeral party is
vocabulary.
this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to.
Oh, okay. I see.
Traveler.
So it's sus.
Childe has told me a lot about you.
Weird, because he shouldn't know a lot about us.
At dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo Archon's last rites?
Child, you really say too much.
Oh? In our line of work, this means that you want to silence me.
No,
How interesting. Draw your sword, we shall...
I have never said anything like that.
Just kidding. Let's continue, shall we?
Albeit I would beat your butt in in a heartbeat.
The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the 7.
Precisely.
Alright, or we could just replace
Only
him.
by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
Oh, does he get resurrected or something?
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Sure, yeah. Oh, gosh, we were really dealing with some shady people, huh?
Alright, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it?
Why are we not walking with Zhongli? Where did he go?
You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. And get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Alright, buddy. I'm sure your line of work is taking you to Liyue before. You must have used chopsticks before. Alright, let's follow Zhongli then. Talk to Zhongli outside. Where's the outside? Oh, I guess this is it. Wow, we found you fast. Okay, then how you doing, Zhongli? You said you wanted to take us to the place?
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Hey, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of prefer the atmosphere in Mondstadt.
I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I like the freedom aspect.
But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of Liyue's 3,700 years of divinity.
Mainly because the
Organizing right
animocula are
party
easier to find.
should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels.
Alright, let's see if you can change my mind then, Zhongli.
Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qixing. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here.
Thankfully.
Ningguang of the Qixing
Though outside
has
the city,
always
though,
been
I've seen
on
a lot
her
of them.
guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Childe wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Well, let me tell you that Ningguang has not been doing a good job. I've seen numerous Fatui outside of the city try to kill me.
Huh. What would Childe get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
What is the rite of parting?
I neither know nor do I wish to know.
I don't wish
As
to know
far as I
either.
am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure.
Well, as long as he has Liyue's best
These are the
interests in
advance
mind.
funds that Childe has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Oh, nice! So free money.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucus jade worthy of a deity.
I have numerous of those. What do you want me to do with them? What the freak? Where'd he go? Fine, let's go buy it, I guess. Zhongli really wants me to. Also, I'm kind of a little disappointed that the funds that Childe gave us aren't actually funds. They're just something that we have to freaking spend right now. I'm a little sad about that. It's whatever, it's not that big of a deal, but I'm a little sad about it. No free money, unfortunately.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day.
They're all Jade, what do you mean?
It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
I did this earlier, you gave me like 1,000 more, that's not that much, buddy.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Yo, Paimon is a mood, dude. That's me exactly right now.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Define radiant grade. Also, there's like a little child jumping in the background. How's it doing over there? You having fun, man?
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal.
Oh, alright, then sure. How much it costs?
What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think he's blessing you at all anymore.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up.
Thanks, Paimon. I know that I don't have that good of a taste in jewelry.
But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Ah, man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly. I mean, you're right.
Very good. It seems you have learned some tricks of the trade.
Nah, I just chose the longest option of my 2 options that I had.
What do you think, Mr. Zhongli? How should we pick from these pieces of Noctilucous Jade?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well.
Yeah, I don't freaking know.
If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Sure, alright, simple.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Well, I mean, Childe did give us like unlimited funds. We may as well use it.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
We're using Childe's money. It'll be fine.
Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times more.
Oh, mora.
Yeah, we have to worry about
It
that?
is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Ah, yes. Money. Currency. A whole one of the 2 part-train things needed for transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about mora when buying things?
If one must
You think about
always
mora? I don't
consider
think about mora.
before acting, then in all things one is bound by mora.
I mean, he's right about that, yeah.
What?
All mora is currency, but not all currency is mora.
Right. I get where you're going. Paimon is all confused. Meanwhile, I actually understand. He's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live?
Gosh dang, Paimon really gets... This is why we're a pair. Paimon gets the stuff that I don't get, and I get the stuff Paimon doesn't get.
Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
I mean, that's what
No
being rich
need
is
to
about.
waver. Even when I am constrained by mora, I have ways of working around my limitations.
Yeah, Mr. Man who handles dead bodies.
Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous Jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not.
Wow, so you can waste a lot of time really trying to get a
Return to
good
those
quality.
crafty merchants to quibble. They will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Wow, what the frick, these pricks?
Oh, to think it's that easy to get cheated.
Well, I mean, it's just a lack of information.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it.
Which would
A
be...
fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
It means that you just gotta look a little further?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I feel like we already knew that! It's normal life for a high-class gentleman?
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
That's something I could have figured out myself.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said that we might never be able to use it again.
I mean, we can always get more.
I can take a small sample of all three. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
And an investment, yes.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
Oh, we're gonna pay him a little extra? Okay, then.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
So thin, dude.
Aren't these too thin?
Well, I mean, he did say it would be a loss for him, so he wants to negate that loss.
Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
It's actually impressive how thin it is, yeah.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy.
And he has to save money.
If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
Alright, buddy, come on. I'm sure you're not that lacking in money.
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
Hey, that's why we have to be gentle with
It
it.
can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
I mean, you're right about that,
What
yeah.
sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Gosh dang, dude, I didn't know economists have to be freaking chemistry masters as well. Jeez, Zhongli, what did you study?
Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly
This dude
speaking,
seems proud of it, though.
asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
As long as it's in our favor, it's fine. I'm gonna spawn. No, how about the kitchen Shanling's
You mean
place?
that one mean restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
She's just chilling out in there, in our party right now. I'm sure it's fine.
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Oh, I guess there's a chance we can explode the place. Okay, I didn't know there was that risk that came with it.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Dada Upa Gorge in the camp of the hilly churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions.
There are numerous camps with big pots down in Dadaupa Gorge. What are you talking about, Paimon?
Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Also, wasn't the Dadaupa Gorge all the way back in Mondstadt? Alright, so I guess we're gonna go off and test out to see if this Nocticulus Jade is actually legit or not. If you enjoyed this episode, go and leave a like down below, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Tell me what you thought. This has been Palicali, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!